Hello, in this video I will be creating a bottle. So we'll be creating this in Onshape with the free subscription. Let's start. So we'll go to create, new document, let's name it. Alright, we will create a sketch on the front view here so we can hide the right and top. So let's go over here to top, click on the eyeball, and let's click on the right eyeball. And now we want front, so we can just click over here to front. We can grab this, move it if we want to. Okay. Alright, and now I want to actually import a sketch onto here. So I want to first go into sketch, click on front. Now I want to go over to insert image. So this is going to make the creation a little bit easier. I will import, so I'm going to import this image. Alright, I'm going to click on this here. Click on the little dot right there. It's going to throw it in here, and now we can scale it. So we could throw it down, put it any size we want for now. And now I'm going to say is the best time to, let's create a couple lines. So a line from this edge down to here. Let's hit L to get out of that. L to start again. Over here, down here. L to hop out. And now we can do a dimension. So we got to figure out what's 2.2 inch. We're going to change this to millimeters. So let's do the calculation here. So it's roughly 55.88. So let's do a dimension. Here to here. We're going to put in a 55.88. And when I hit enter, it's going to scale this and make it bigger. So there we are. All right. So that's kind of like our overall size. So we can make these construction lines so that they're not extruded. So let's hit, let's click on it. Create both of those are yellow. And now I want to go over here to construction right here. Okay. So now they are dotted. So that means they're not going to be extruded when we try to extrude. All right. So next I will create a line in between these two. I want to kind of create a line from here over to here. And it made it construction, but that's okay. We'll fix that in a second. And I want to extend that to the other side. So let's click on this over here, extend. We're going to take this line and then take it way over here. Okay, we can now we can click on that guy and then unconstruct it. Okay, spacebar to get out of that. Now we're going to hit our trim command here. So let's go over here to trim, that one right there, or M. So I can now trim that guy if I want to. But right now I think I'm going to start creating my spline. So eventually I'll trim it right here too. So let me start with my spline. And I'm going to start about right here. And I'm just going to go and kind of follow the contour of this image. Using my middle mouse button, hold it down the middle mouse button to pan. And left clicking occasionally here. All right. I won't include the very top of this, so I'm just gonna assume that I know, it's gonna go straight up here. We're gonna put a thread on here. So I'm gonna click on right click and right click, confirm that spline. All right. And now I'm gonna get back on front view. I'm gonna take this straight up. So I'm gonna create a line. From here straight up, I would say about right there. Let's take it all the way across. Okay, there we go. We want that horizontal. All right, and escape out of that. And now I want to find about the midpoint of this line. So let's create this right here, and right there's my midpoint. You can see a little dash dot. It reminds me of Morse code. We're going to straight up horizontal. I'm sorry, vertical. Escape. We're gonna hit M to trim, trim, and we're gonna go down here. We're gonna hit trim on that guy, and then we're gonna trim this guy here. Right, so we got our shape there. We have our two construction lines. Those will keep the same. We won't bother with those. Now we actually are complete with this. So let's hit finish the sketch. Now we can go to revolve. All right, now we're gonna create new. And we're going to go faces, regions to sketch this guy right here. We're going to use this axis right here, and it revolves around the axis. Now we click OK. There's our bottle. All right. So next we want to make this hollow inside. So let's shell that. Click on shell, click on this right here. And then the thickness of the bottle, I'm going to say like 1 millimeter thickness inside there. Now we can get a section view and we can see inside that bottle if we want. We can click on that plane and that will take it in half the bottle. Right, and then if you want to make any modifications to this bottle, it's very simple. We'll just go on the sketch here. We will show that sketch, and let's click on that that line right there. We can actually grab one of these, and if we grab that, let me hit the space bar. Get out of that. Now I'm in there. All right, you have to be showing the sketch one to get in there. But yeah, now if we grab that and we go back to finish our new baby bottle, and we can hide this sketch now. We can see our baby bottle has changed. So let's Control Z that. Control Z that again, and then it's back to normal. All right, now we'll hide our sketch. So now we're gonna try to put threads on here, and Onshape has threads. They're not the best type, but still they do work. Cylinder edges. So let's click on the cylinder edge right there outside. We can see our threads, and it's showing us the size is 42, pitch is 4.5. We'll say okay, and there's our threads. If you want to manually put in threads, you would click on this helix, then you would create a helix and then define your pitch and your size and everything. But it's a little more complicated, so we're just going to keep this simple today. But yeah, here's our bottle. Get rid of my front view, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thanks.